Hello everyone, welcome again in Eng-Man YouTube channel. So in this video, we will continue our learning on tNavigator. We will have another simulation case. And again, we will use a sample case from tNavigator. It's very generous of them to provide sample file for us to learn. And today's topic is about interactive tracer injection. Okay. And by the way, we can also use tracer by using keyword. And we have discussed about that in other series, in previous series. And now we will use, I think, a simpler method with interactive approach, all right, within the graphical user interface. Okay. So this is our case. All right, currently we are looking at two-dimensional map of pressure map, and we have the time slider here. Initially, we only have one well, and we can move. So we have several wells there. Okay, and let's say we can switch to porosity map, and you can click this one, grid lines. Okay, sometimes we need to see the grid lines, sometimes not. And usually we activate or we show the grid lines. For example, if we want to drill a new well so that we can know exactly where the grid is, okay? And I think it's also interesting. Sometimes we use contour lines like this. So it's like it makes the map more or seems more natural, okay? And you can also use grid lines or show contour lines, okay? So this kind of map with contour lines are the ones that our French geologists usually create. Okay, so this is the way if you want to show the map with contours in tNavigator. Contours, if you want to know the depth. Okay, so basically we are creating depth structure map here. Okay, and others, net to gross, porosity, permeability, and pressure, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to porosity and go to color by grid. And no, I don't want to see the contour lines, color by grid. This one, okay. And we will play with tracer, but first let's untick the aspect ratio. And yep, okay. So that's the first thing that we need to do. And then let's go to time step. For example, let's go to time step 32. So it's a very case specific. Okay, this is the sample. If we want to use the sample from tNavigator, we go to step 32. Why? Because in this time step, this well, okay, first converted from producer to injector. So if we go back to time step 31, the well is still a producer, but in time step 32, now the well becomes injector. You can also look at the letter, the first one, or time step 31, you can read there P and then BHP. So producer controlled by bottom hole pressure in time step 31. If we move, okay, the next month, time step 32, now the well becomes injector and controlled by bottom hole pressure. Okay. We can also activate the grid line so that we can know exactly where the grid is. Okay. And then, yeah. So now the well is an injector and I want to put tracer in this well. Okay. So I can right click, edit this one, edit well one. Okay.